Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini Motorways. Let's go to Beijing for today's daily challenge. All right. Double trouble destinations are more likely to be double destinations, but we will once again have no roundabouts. Game has decided it just does not care for roundabouts, apparently. This is not a permanent solution with this bridge. We're gonna want to go up over this little body of water here, but I frankly didn't feel like cutting down and around and into here. It just wasn't, I'm not feeling it. We'll do that. We got Byron Mask in the chat. Came in just a little bit early, by which I mean he sent a chat message at 6:05 this morning. Good to see you, Byron. Glad you're here. And we got Nicole as well. Nick624 is here with us as we dive in to another Thursday. Here you go. All right. Yes, Byron, you are the early bird. I assume you have already collected your worm. You two come here. Go right down there. We got these two servicing this. You did that. Nicole did a tiny bit better than me yesterday. Nowhere near as good as Samurai Sam. Samurai Sam puts up some big scores every once in a while here in Mini Motorways. Sam is very good at this game. Sam is very good at most games, I have found. It's almost as if Samurai Sam is a, smart, creative individual with decades of video game experience under his belt and hundreds, if not thousands, of video games in his collection. That's almost the case. I will have to do some more investigative reporting when I go to his I finally have a couch, let's have a house party this weekend. I hope that's not a secret. I hope there are no mutual friends of ours who watch Good Morning Mini Motorways and didn't know that Sam was having an I Have a Couch party this weekend. Because if there are, oops, it's probably fine. This is all probably fine. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Everything's okay. Don't mind me. I'm just seeing how far back I can get from the microphone without having it, be too low. The trick is you want to be as far back as you can and speak at as low a voice as is natural to where the peak of your level is just below the red. Just below the red. Just below. And, this is about right. This is about right. I frequently find that I am overmodulated, but I think this works. Let me know, as always. I've talked a lot on this stream about how I am just basically a pull string doll that repeats the same 6 phrases over and over and over again. One of those phrases is, let me know how the audio sounds and if anything needs to be changed. I think I'm not unique in that regard, but I annoy myself sometimes when I hear myself saying the same things over and over and over again. One of those things lately has been metaphorically saying, hi, hello, my name is the _Goog. I would like to work for your company. Will you please hire me? I find myself saying that a lot lately. Find myself saying that quite a lot lately. But hey, everything will work out. Everything will be just fine. Unless it's not. If it's not, then we'll have problems. But we don't have problems now. We have annoyances. There's a difference between an annoyance and a problem. Let's take another bridge. I think this is the 3rd consecutive week that our choices have been traffic lights or a bridge. And we took traffic lights the first 2 times and a bridge the second time. That's fun. But hey, you know what today is, folks? Today is Major League Baseball opening day. Hooray! We get to watch, the 5 to 10 teams that are legitimately really trying to win a World Series compete against the 10 to 15 teams who think it would be nice if they won the World Series, not to mention the 5 to 10 teams who are actively disinterested in winning anything. But hey, it's, live professional baseball, which is reasonably easy to watch. So you take what you can get, I guess, because baseball is a good game, an enjoyable entertainment pursuit. Yeah, the Pirates are very much in the group of not even like, occasionally the Pirates will pretend to sort of care if they win. They are like, it would be nice. We would accept victory. And I'm sure that for any team, like even the Baltimore Orioles, even the Oakland A's, if you offered them the choice between winning and not winning, and all they had to do was choose, they would choose to win. They really would. But other than that, like, look at a team like the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds have been bad for a very long time. And within the past couple of years, they've started to get kind of okay. They've developed some pretty good players. They've built something that vaguely resembles a playoff contender. And you know what they did last offseason? They just blew it up because it was getting a little bit more expensive than they wanted. Because that's what you do nowadays. If you're a cheap fuck owner, you build a core of good players, and the second they get to be even the slightest bit expensive, you just blow it up, and you try to start again. That's what the Oakland A's do. That's what the Oakland A's did last offseason. The Oakland A's are going to be garbage this year. Nick says a YouTuber I watch was saying having crap video at the start, but invest in audio. Bad audio drives people away fast. That's true. That's absolutely true. As a person who literally went to college for video production, I can tell you that was drilled into my head too. Audio matters more than video. Bad audio will drive people away faster than bad video. That's true in any medium, not just radio. If you look like shit, that's a problem. If you sound like shit, nobody's sticking around. So, yes, I would very much appreciate it if anything, like, if there's ever a problem with my video, I want to know about it. If there's ever a problem with my audio, I need to know about it. All right, we've got these two yellow guys here. You are going to hop on motorway number 1, and you're going to come over here and supplement this guy. You two pinks, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take these two guys right here. These three will continue fooping into there. You are going to take motorway number 2 up there and service this, because we need, like, there's not much I can do with you. I don't want to redraw everything. I like how I'm only using one bridge to cut across here for these blues. I suppose I could, in theory, like, run a very long pink road here, but I don't think that's going to be enough to actually maintain this property, is the thing, right? Like, you know, all I'm doing here is getting a motorway back. And hey, getting a motorway back is probably a noble pursuit when you think about it. You know what? I think we can just kind of work this together. Why don't we do this? You know, let's cooperation. Let's have a little cooperation here, rather. That'll make it happen. Cooperation. We'll be working together. So these two pinks will go down here, pick up this yellow, go in this way. These two yellows will come up here, grab these 3 pinks, actually. Let's have ourselves a merry little bridgemas. And actually, all of a sudden, we've got 5 pinks supporting this guy, which is nice. It's a good thing. You love to see it. Teamwork making that dream work. Absolutely. These 5 blues over here can support this circle. MV coming in with the 433 redemption. I have had a thought, and this is not something I'm going to do this time, but a thought for future streams. Would y'all be interested? I kind of want to do a 43,300 point channel point redemption that literally makes me shut up for 4 minutes and 33 seconds. A live rendition of John Cage's 433. I think that would be funny. I think that would be fun. I think we're going to do that. It might be the stupidest idea I've ever heard, but I think it's a good idea. We get a little on-screen graphic that says now playing 433. We're gonna do that. That's a very _Goog idea. Does that mean it's a good idea? No, but it is on brand. It's very on brand. All right. You two purples up here are going to take motorway number 2 down to there, support this guy. That's all going to be fine and good. You pink can support that. That'll be okay. You two green and purple, you know what? If you're going to keep spawning right here, I might be interested in having a road for you, but... kind of do what I'm doing with pinks and yellows for this double plaza. But we haven't gotten there. It does sound a little, That's true. That's a fair point, Nicole. It is a fair point. We'll think about it. We'll see. Now that I've had the idea, and this happens with me a lot, now that I've had the idea, it's going to stick in my head unless I try it. If I try it and it fails, well, I tried it and it failed. But, I have a similar idea where every 6 weeks or so, I get the idea that I really want to take my desk and just rearrange my living room. But I haven't actually done that yet. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, so now we have another yellow and pink plaza up over here. I think this is just kind of... Oh, no, this is not fine. Actually, no, this is not fine. The reason this is not fine is that these yellows are cutting, some of these yellow guys are cutting through here to get here. Unacceptable. Cannot have it. So we are going to have to kill that connection right there. Because, no, we absolutely cannot have that. Cannot have it, will not abide it. Instead, what we'll do is separate, actually, what we're gonna do is take our pinks. We're going to run these 2 pink... Ooh, crap. We do only have 4 pinks. We only have these 2 pinks servicing this plaza. That's a problem, probably. Yeah, that is probably a problem. It'll probably be okay. Hopefully it'll be okay. Here, you do that. Run pinks up the right side of the lake. So basically run the pinks up here. Yeah, basically, yeah, that's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do, Nicole. Thank you. That way we can take the yellows, like so, into here, save a little bit of road doing that, and you pinks can... No, wait. Oh, yeah, lakes, plural, because we have to also accommodate this guy. And now, well, see, the issue with this, right, this is really long, and again, I only have 2 houses down here. Now, I could supplement this. I could supplement this by, pulling a pink or 2 off of here and drawing a motorway, but short of that, or I could just have a pink spawn right here. I could have 2 pinks spawn right here. If I have 2 pinks spawn right here, I don't have to do any of this. I probably don't have to do any of this garbage. Right? If 2 pinks just happen to spawn right there, then I can just draw, this silly little road right here, go up into here, and, yeah. Why didn't I just do that? That was a very simple answer. I'm glad I came up with that thought of having 2 pinks spawn right here. I'm going to keep an eye on this and see how long it goes. Let's take another bridge. It's very possible that having these 2 pinks here is all this is ever going to need. And if that's the case, I can kill all of this road. And killing all of this road sounds like a good idea. You just went circular. You immediately have 5 houses of support. So I kind of don't think you're a problem. But what we can do is... Here. Let's think about this. Why don't you point out that away. There. So now you 4, okay, yeah. If I've got 4 pinks right here, we definitely don't need all of this. All of this can go away and die. If all of this is going away and dying, by the way, I kind of want to redraw the blues so that they hook around here. But if I do that, I'm going to have to totally cut off this circle for a minute, and that might make that circle very mad. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to keep an eye on this pink circle and see how it does. Now, you just went circular, which is... Oh, thank you, game. You just went circular, which is not great, but, I do have 4... I have 4 greens right here. Can we... It's probably better to keep this going. Add the new blue before you delete the old. That's a fair point. Like if we just... If I cut over to here, is that going to use... How many bridge does that use? That still only uses the 1 bridge. Okay. Yeah, let's do that then. You're going to come over to here, and yeah, okay. Here, we're just going to kill that. It's going to be fine. You two are going to provide emergency support up here. You are going to come down there. Blues can swoop into here. Great. Everybody go. Now, I've got these 4 greens. I could use them to supplement this circle. You, however, could also just do this. That'll be fine. Okay. So I have 5 greens coming down here. I've got these purples. This is all okay. I think we're fine. We're going to run into a little bit of trouble if one of these 2 purples goes circular. Other than that, I think we're in a really good spot right now. Famous last words from the _Goog. I think we're in a really good spot right now. But I do think we're in a really good spot right now. There's nothing you can do. Actually, this pink road is so long, these pinks are having trouble. These pinks are having trouble getting here just because their road is so damn long. So what we're gonna do is, it is easy to be in a good spot at 800. You're not wrong. We're actually gonna pull some pinks off of this road, and that's gonna make life easier for these yellows too. Yeah, this road is very congested, is what's going on. So, let's pull these pinks off of that road and grab these 2 pinks and run them up here. And maybe with this direct path, these pinks can just keep this guy happy. If I need these pinks, I'll draw a motorway for them. But I think just separating these yellows from those pinks is a good enough idea. Now, here's a problem. These blues are mad. Yeah, these blues are mad, even though they have 7 houses and a straight shot. And I think that's just because bit of a long road and a little bit of congestion right here. Maybe some trouble in the parking lot from the purples. But in general, this is not a great situation. So, I think the thing to do then is to cut you and have you come down here into there. Great. That's because there are 2 unused houses. I mean, I don't understand how the demand of the business depends on the number of houses on the board. Like, you're a circle. Don't all circles require the same basic level of support and have the same spawn rate? Does it really see, oh, there are 9 blue houses on the map. I need all 9 or 10 blue houses on the map. I need all 10 of them? Oh, no. Oh, if that's how it works, then that's a problem. All right. Well, let's not worry about that right now. Instead, let's decide where we're putting our off-ramp for our motorway. I think we can put it right here. Well, if I put it right here, yeah, there's going to be less traffic flow in general. You're still going to be turning right. You're going to be turning left with the non-existent traffic light. You're going to be okay. You go right over there. When it's only one of a color, it always seems to require every single house. Well, I'm not drawing it every single house because I really don't want to deal with getting this guy involved. Hopefully, things will be better and a little bit calmer now that we've had some time to catch up. Got a lot of purple spawns coming in right now, which is nervous-making, not gonna lie. You can take a motorway. I mean, yeah, this guy could come up this way and go down into here. That would just kind of look silly, IMO. But, you know what? Desperate times and all that. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, why don't you kill that tree, get on this road, and, as Nicole said, why don't you shoop around back? There you go. So now literally every blue on the entire map is going into this circle. Motorway these blues? Actually, yeah. That's not a terrible idea. I do have a whole bunch of road. Well, I do have a couple of motorways just sitting around. That's the bigger concern for drawing a motorway, obviously. Actually, yeah. I mean, yeah, exclamation point, fuck it. Why not motorway them? Here, just foop up to there. Kill all of this. This will get me a bridge back as well. You know, I don't know if it's going to be Norwegian, but it'll definitely get me a bridge back. That's right, I got Harry Potter jokes. I don't deploy them that often because fuck J.K. Rowling. But I've got Harry Potter jokes. Here. You, motorway number 4. I kind of really want you to upward into here. Can you upward into here? Here. Just have an off-ramp. I wanted you to upward into there. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Alright, so now these blue guys have motorway number 4, supplemented by these other blue guys taking motorway number 3. I think maybe I can kill motorway number 3 now, because this is going to be faster for all of these blues, but we will see. In the meantime, I have a whole bunch of purples, by which I mean 2. I have 2 purples right here. They're not doing anything at the moment, so they can support this guy. That'll be fine. You're a blue. Well, okay. If you're going to be blue, then you know that whole maybe we can kill motorway 3 thing? No, we can't. We absolutely cannot. We absolutely cannot, because we're going to take these 3 blue guys and have them support this business right here, like so. Un business, un rud. Also, look, you just went circular. That's not great, but, I mean, I think it's fine, because I've got 4 yellow guys right here, like, right here, and if I need to, I've got 2 more, so I'm not overly concerned about the fate of my yellow guys. I'm really not. You're a helpful yellow. I like you. You're nice. I've got 4 bridges right now. Alright, give me traffic lights. I don't think I'm going to need 5 more bridges to complete this run. I really don't. Alright, all of a sudden this circle has, like, what are you, 11 houses of supports? Yeah, you have 11 houses of support coming in right now. So, you're fine. You 3 are not necessary at the moment. This green circle is mostly getting by with its 5 houses of support. That's good. You know what, you 2, yeah, you can just be up there. It's not like I need the road tiles, but this is such a long road that we might as well give this yellow as much support as it can get, right? Like, we just might as well do that. Okay. Let's check in on everybody, see how we're all doing. This purple guy is not hanging in there. This purple guy is not doing well. I mean, yeah, this yellow right here, I could do this. You're not wrong. That's probably not going to hurt anything. So, yeah, there's no point in not doing that. What was I doing? I was going to help this purple business because this purple business is having trouble. So, let's just supplement that with these 2 purples coming in via motorway number 5. This is not exactly perfect. Why are there 2 highways for the blue circle? Initially, I had this big cluster of blues was coming through here, going into this way, and the circle was still dying. But oh, you wanted this guy to come up here? I mean, this guy does have a ton of support. I don't think that's a major issue. But yeah, to answer your question, Lorem Doe, we had a whole bunch of blues coming down from down here, and it still wasn't enough, and this circle got mad, so it needed more help. Speaking of needing more help, this cluster of greens is ka-fucked. Well, fortunately, we have a whole more cluster of greens. Did I just say a whole more? That's not entirely accurate or proper. Here, let's not think about that. Instead, we're going to draw a bridge, and these 5 greenhouses are basically just going to support this guy. And you, right here, are going to come in like so, and I actually want the off-ramp to be south so that you're turning right against the imaginary traffic light and left with it. So that's going to be fine. I think this green business will be better off now. Hopefully. In theory. New close purple for that purple double. Oh, you mean this guy right here? Yep, you can foop down into there, provide a little bit more support. That'll be cool. This is a tremendous clusterfuck. How have I messed this up? Did I want this off-ramp to be north of here? No, I don't think so. I think this is fine. I think these greens are just taking some time. They'll catch up. They'll be okay. Hopefully. You will be okay eventually, right, green guys? Green guys? Green guys? Green guys? You're gonna be okay, right? Green guys? This blue just got mad. It's gotta just be traffic flow here. Also, incidentally, this purple is mad because we're at a point where 2 houses of support, if there's any extra complicating factor, such as, say, an additional motorway, yeah, this is not great. So you need a little bit more purple support here, which is fine. That's totally doable. That is, in fact, totally doable because we can repoint this purple guy and redraw this yellow road such that you swoop into there, and I could just have you go over the top. I think having you go over the top is a good idea at this point. Here. Why don't you just go over the top? You go right up here. There you go. That's what we want. Yes. You just go over the top of all of this bullshit. All of this bullshit, you just completely avoid it. Everybody go. So, what that's going to do for me, actually, now that I've pulled that bullshit all the way up to there and gone over the top of all of it, that's going to unlock so much potential for me. Because I can put these 2 blues into here. I can put these 2 blues right here into here. I can put these 4 greens into here. You can just come down here and support this. You purple can swoop down here, be part of that. You purple can, I don't know, do this stupid thing, I guess? Sure, here, fine, be helpful. You can go there, you can go there, you can go there. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car. You get more cars. Okay, you just got mad, but I just gave you another house. You just went circular, which... Okay, you know what? We've been waiting for this moment for our entire lives. This is the moment we have been waiting for our entire lives, actually, because we can take motorway number 6, foop you up here, and shoop you into there. So now... I have all of these pink houses who have been sitting here doing nothing for months. In-game months. Okay. You know what? I have 2 yellow guys here who ain't doing jack. Why don't we make them do some jack? Here. Do Jack. He's a lovely man. You will enjoy his company. Give me another bridge. All right. You purples are still mad. Why are you still mad? I gave you a third house. What more do you want with your life? Okay. You know what? We've got 4 purple houses coming. Can I maybe think about, like, repositioning these 3 purples? Can we repurpose you? Can you just swing over here and deal with that for a second, please? Why are you mad, Mr. Blue Guy? Hold on. You have 5 houses and a direct road. Why are you mad? I mean, I can give you more help. Here, take more help if you need more help. I suppose I should stop asking, why are you mad, and just say, listen, if you need more help and I can spare the help, have more fucking help. I guess. Speaking of which, you green, right here, you need more help, so you know what? Have more fucking help. This guy's mad because the circle is mad? What are they, friends? Are they like buddies? Is this guy depressed because he saw that his circle was falling apart and his own performance started to suffer? I don't understand how the one influences the other. Okay, alright, I'm having too much fun. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, you go there. You go there. Come on, you calm down. You have 5 houses of support and an what? I just looked away and then looked back at this, and what on earth is this cluster of fuck? Too many intersections around these 2 buildings. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. You're really not wrong. I don't know how to solve that though, cause I mean the answer, I suppose. The answer is a roundabout. Why is the answer always a roundabout that I can't have? Okay. Here's my idea. My idea is we disconnect this house. Okay, my idea involves moving Motorways, which means it's definitely not going to work. Like, it's definitely not going to work. But my idea is that we take motorway number 5, we move it over here. We disconnect these houses, and we take motorway number 4, put it up here. You go right here. You go straight into here. You go over, no. You go over here, and we put a traffic light right here. Like, you get off of here, come out there. You get off of here, come down here. You go straight, you turn right, and all of the blues come in this way. All of the purples come in this way. This is not going to work. This is a bad plan. Road near the purple into the blue circle. I kind of feel like if these both weren't actively on fire, this would be a good way to save this, but I think it's all I got. A roundabout would make it better, Sam. I would rather deal with this with a roundabout than with a traffic light. But, yeah, all of these purples are going to have to get out of here. They're not going to come back. Oh, this green is mad now? You have cars in driveways. Okay, fine. All right. Listen, we got to 2198. That's a pretty good score. Over 2K. I'll take it. I'm not super... Yeah, top 20%. Feel like I could have done better there. Samurai Sam, top 32 in the world, over 3,000. Good job, Sam. I bow down to the master here. Samurai Sam, just better. Purple need more support. You don't say, Busidu. You don't say. Yeah, that did happen. All right. But hey, it was a good run. It died. I got Samurai slammed. That's what happened. That's what we're going to call it now. I got Samurai slammed. Hopefully we don't get Samurai slammed when we do today's Wordled. Today's Wordled? Wordled is not... Well, I suppose if you use Wordle as a verb, then Wordled is a word. Interesting. We're talking about words. Here's a terrible first guess. I got two letters out of it. So, listen, maybe there's no such thing as a terrible first guess, huh? Maybe there's no such thing as a terrible first guess. That's not true. That's objectively false. There are many such things as a terrible first guess. I just got lucky. Lucky is a terrible second guess. All right. This word right here. It could be porch. Could absolutely be porch. It could have been. It wasn't, but it could have been. I know that's a quote in there. Let's see here. What else could it be? It could be, well, it can't be north because we know there's no H. The most millennial thing in the world is to turn a noun, is to verb a noun, Sam? Verbing is, yeah. That's a pretty millennial thing. It's a good thing. I enjoy it. One of the better parts of being in my generation. I call it millennialing. Sam, it's just verb. Never mind. I call it millennialing. Good God. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? That's a good question. It can't be fourth, or indeed anything that ends. Could it be 40? Like just the number 40? Okay. What? Is it 4A? That's a deepish cut, Wordle. I had to look at that for a second just to remember that 4A was a word. Because my first thought when I saw this was Forky from Toy Story. Forky from Toy Story is not a word. But I do think we have a title for the episode. Forky? ? From Toy Story? ? Yep. I literally guessed Forky. It is a word. Of course it's a word. It's an adjective. It means having qualities similar to that of a fork. Like, being pointy and stab capable. This mechanical pencil is kind of forky, if you think about it. It's not going to do a great job, but yeah. It's kind of forky. It's also kind of broken. The little plastic thing right at the tip is it's got a diagonal gash cut out of it. That does not look intentional. Well, that's a problem. Oh well, it's probably still functional. Anyway, that is going to be it for today's edition of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Thank you all so much for being here. I will be back tonight, 5:30 Eastern, for yet more Horizon Forbidden West. Maybe continuing our discussion of whether it is a good, flawed game or a bad, enjoyable game, or if those mean the same thing. Maybe those just mean the same thing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to Leah Fireheart for hopping in. Folks on YouTube, y'all are going to see the end screen. Folks on Twitch, stick around for a raid. We'll be back in a second. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good day.